Hello, my name is Melanie. I'm currently studying abroad in Sydney, Australia. Today's video is going to be about where I'm staying here in Sydney. I live in Urbanest Quay Street. Urbanest is a student accommodation and they have locations all over Sydney. In addition to the ones in Sydney, they also have other locations in Melbourne, Brisbane, and Adelaide. Today, I'm just going to be talking about my experience at Urbanest Quay Street. I'm living in a 6-person ensuite single. So basically, I live in an apartment with 5 other people. We each have our own room, and inside a room, we each have our own bathroom. We also share a communal kitchen and living area. So this video is going to be split into 2 parts. First part being the actual tour itself of my room. The second part of the video is just gonna be me answering some questions that I had coming into the situation. So things like, how do you do laundry here? What's around here? How much does it cost? Wi-Fi, things like that. So let's get into the tour.
So I lived in an apartment too. You just use your card and this gets you into your actual apartment, your room, and all the other facilities. This is just my kitchen and common area, and it's super messy, so I did not get into it. I lived in room C, and right next to my room, when you open it, it's just the light switch, and then you can lock the door from the inside using a lock, but not your key. This is just a little overview. So this is right next to my door. That comes with 2 hooks, and I just have some hats and bags hung up on it. Right next to that is my full-length mirror, which is really awesome. Right across from my mirror is my wardrobe. On top is just a shelf that I put my pants and shorts on. And there's the rod, obviously, and in the closet it came with some plastic hangers. I brought those felt ones. It also came with a 3-tiered shelf, so on top I just kept my towels, and then I had some more clothes, pajamas in those shelves. Then to the right of that, I just had all of my shoes stored on the bottom. To the left of my wardrobe is my bed. Right next to my bed, there's my nightstand, and this came with the apartment. On top I just kept my water, and I have a cute little plant. And then first drawer just has some lotion, my iPad, glasses. The second, some medications, and then the third I didn't have anything. Underneath my bed actually has these nice little compartments for your suitcase, which is amazing because it's so hard to store suitcases in a room this small. So it's just a little overview of my bed. It is a single bed, and I just had a blanket at the end of it and my stuffed animals, of course. Right above it is my air conditioner, and this actually also turned into a heater in the winter. And then I also have a little reading light. I brought my own Christmas lights, which I really enjoyed having, and then I bought these nice little posters from Kmart. The desk in the room was really awesome. It was an L-shaped desk. It had a ton of storage. So the top just has my tissues, my phone, and this is a little chart my homeschool gave me about homesickness, and I have some pictures right above it of my friends from abroad. Then right below is my makeup and some other little storage. Got my shopping bag and 2 drawers that are just honestly messes. Then I have 2 shelves here. The top one's empty, the bottom is just my laundry stuff. On top, I have a really awesome 4-tiered shelving unit. So the first one, I just keep a lot of my everyday stuff like jewelry and my lotions, perfumes, and notebooks. So the second shelf is just where I kept my purses and my sunnies. Above that is all my camera equipment. Right above, it was just too hard to reach, so I threw all my souvenirs right up there. And then I just have this awesome pegboard, and I hung up a bunch of different things. I have this cute little sign that I got from Target, and then I have all my bracelets pinned up, and I have my necklaces, I have my bracelets, and then I actually have a calendar I also got from the Target dollar section that I had to change, and I have all of my photos. also have a bunch of different tickets and such, and I have my little wombat crossing sign and my banner. And then on my desktop, I just have my laptop running to charger and my planner and a little mirror. To open the window, you just push it open, and then there's this glass blocking you from putting anything outside so it doesn't fall on anyone, and just pull it closed, and this is the view from the first floor. This is the bathroom, and I had my own, like I said, so it comes with one light, and the sink, I just had all of the necessities. And then the drain is kind of weird, I've never seen anything like it. Below it, I just have all of my cleaning products and extra toiletries, and then the trash can that came with it. And then there's two little hooks, and then this nice vanity. On the top, I kept the majority of my hair products, and then I have this little adapter. Then I have the toilet, and then right below, I kept my mouthwash and stuff. And then my shower was small, but it's all you really need. It came with this nice built-in little shelf, and then I have my towel rack.
I hope you enjoyed the tour portion of the video. If you have any questions about things that I didn't cover in that section about my room itself or anything in the apartment, go ahead and ask me and I will definitely answer them. I'm gonna start the questions and answer portion of this. First of all, where is this location? This is located in Central Business District here in Sydney. So a few key things that are close to me are Central Station. Central Station is a couple minutes down the road, and that's where you can catch everything besides ferries basically. I'm actually going to be making a video a little more about what's around me. It's going to be a post-arrival what to do kind of thing. So what you should find immediately, places that I know of, what you should do when it comes to transportation, etc., things like that. So I'll make sure to link that below when I do end up posting it. Next, I'm gonna get into how much does it cost to live here. Per week, I pay 350 Australian dollars, and when you pay bi-weekly, so every 2 weeks. So per period, it's $710 about, because there's a payment card commission percentage that is taken also, which is only like $11. Monthly, it ends up being around $1,400. Like I said, that's Australian dollars. In US dollars, the $1,420 ends up being $1,075 about. Something else to consider when it comes to your cost is the security deposit, the bond. So it's 1,400 Australian dollars, and that bond I'll get back after I check out. A few other things to consider price-wise is the laundry and the Wi-Fi. It's $4 per machine, so I personally each week use 4 machines. I do 2 loads of laundry at a time. I have 16 Australian dollars per week. That is laundry. A bunch of nuns walking by. Boy, I'm in Chinatown. What are the nuns doing out here? They're wearing Nikes. This place is crazy. Also consider your Wi-Fi. So the Wi-Fi here is through Connects My Net, and the Wi-Fi that you get per month is only 20 gigabytes, which may sound like a lot, but if you are on the computer enough and are aware of your Wi-Fi usage, you know that that's not a lot. Probably for a normal person that'd be okay, but I personally stream a ton. I do a lot of YouTube and I upload a lot, and then you can add on Wi-Fi, and that Wi-Fi that you add on will actually roll over into the next month. Some things that are in the building to know are the laundry room, like I said. There is a game room, a TV movie room, a gym, and the courtyard. For those, I'll link below the video that Urbanest did about their full facility. Definitely, if you want to check out the facilities, what they look like, I'll link the video below and you can see. Next is mail. Each apartment, whether it's a 4-person or a 6-person, has one mailbox, and the mailbox has a separate key. So 3 people out of our 6 have a key for my apartment, I'm pretty sure. I just go down whenever and check the mail. For packages, if you do receive one, then you will get an email from Urbanest to pick it up, and they'll give you like their hours that they'll be down there, and then the parcel number, and you just go down there during those hours and give them your parcel number, show them your ID, and then sign off and get your stuff. Next is heating and air conditioning. Heater and the air conditioner, same thing, it just switches over at a certain point in the year. The air conditioner, in the contract, it says that you can't have it on for more than 52 hours per week without paying extra. When I got here, they basically told me that that was just in there so people don't leave it on when they're not home, or like don't leave it on all the time. I did end up having it on a lot, like definitely more than 52 hours a week, and I never had anything said, and I don't think they really monitor it. I'm pretty sure there isn't a limit on the heater because heating is, I don't know, I feel like heating is more necessary. Next is gonna be maintenance. So maintenance I've never had an issue with until recently. I have had them come in to fix my air conditioner that was leaking and my drawer handle that fell off, and they did that really fast. But I also had an issue when they switched over the air conditioner to a heater. My room, it was hot still, like it was 65 degrees during the day, which I'd say is pretty warm considering like upstate New York weather, but you know, it's Australia, so they think anything below 60 is like the world's gonna end. I wanted the air conditioner back on and it wouldn't turn on, so I had to open my window, and I left it open for a while and a cockroach actually came in and I had to deal with that, and I'm allergic to cockroaches, and I told them, I was like, listen, like I need someone to come in and spray my room for cockroaches and switch my heater back to an air conditioner, and they didn't have anyone spray, and the heater turned back into an air conditioner 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. for 2 weeks, which not that helpful, and it's done doing that. So maintenance is kind of like hit or miss. I think you really have to go in person if you want to get something accomplished. Yeah, next is cleaning supplies. So the apartment came with some of the bigger things. We ended up having a kitchen garbage can, the ironing board, there wasn't an iron though, a vacuum, a mop, a broom, and then a little broom with a dustpan. So you don't have to worry about buying the big things, just like your cleaning products. And then lastly, other things that come with the apartment. So the apartment came with those cleaning supplies like I mentioned, but your room doesn't have anything in it besides your furniture and your garbage can. So I ended up purchasing the packages that Urbanest offered through them. There was a linen package and a kitchen package, and the linen package was $110, and that came with a bath towel, bath mat, washcloth, hand towel, and then my bedding was 2 pillows, the pillowcases, fitted sheet, flat sheet, duvet, and duvet cover. And then the kitchen package came with like your basics, like pot, pan, like plate and bowl and cup and mug. So it was like I think it was $75, and if I were to do that again, I would not get that package. There's no way, because I could get everything for much cheaper, and also people actually left their stuff in our apartment from before, so we had a ton of things coming in kitchen wise. So if I had known, then I wouldn't have gotten it. And then the linen package I think is really helpful. You could definitely get all of that for cheaper at Kmart, but because I got here, it was a 35-hour travel day, so I was not about to go to Kmart and get my bedding. So it was nice to have that, have the towel here and shower. So I would recommend doing the linen package, but skipping the kitchen package. So that's gonna be it for my video. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'm gonna be doing a few future videos that you might want to know if you are looking into this location or just looking into studying in Sydney or at University of Sydney in general. Make sure you subscribe and stick around for that. Give this video a like so I know that you enjoyed this style and just enjoy the content that I'm creating. And if you want more content related to this, don't hesitate to let me know. I wish you the best of luck finding an apartment and just your journey studying abroad. I will see you in my next video.